This is the easiest Veed.io tutorial you'll find online. It's built for beginners with no jargon and no guesswork. Whether you've never edited a video before or just want a simpler way to do it, I'll walk you through everything from start to finish so you can follow along and start creating the right way. We're using Veed.io because it keeps things simple. It runs straight from your browser, works on almost any device, and covers all the essential from cutting, captions, audio, and so much more, without overwhelming you. So if you want to follow along, there's a link in the description below to get started. Now to get started with Veed.io, the first thing that you have to do is log in or sign up to the website. You can do so by just clicking on these buttons right here. So once you're signed up or logged in, it'll take you directly to your video editing platform. This is essentially where you're going to work on your video, edit, and add effects to them. And over here, before we go and proceed with editing a video, let's first have a quick tour of the options that are right here on this platform. Let's close this out for a moment, and right here you can see your brand kit. You have your video, audio, image, subtitles, text, elements, and settings. So this is your main navigation menu where you can find all your assets or all the other things that you want to add on your video. Now, when you click on any of these, you'll be shown this other sidebar right here where you can see what these menus are. So for the audio, you have the option to add AI voices, add stock music, images, you have GIFs, or even upload your own images. You have an option to add subtitles, text, or even other elements. And obviously the settings is where you can find the settings for the entire platform. Now down here, this is what we call the timeline. This is where you're going to put the media that you're going to be working with. You can actually do text-based editing and edit this with a script. This is the option to split or edit the video or media that you're going to be adding, the play menu buttons, the zooms, and here is your main preview. So you can change the main preview of your video, the background, and several other settings here. And up here is where you can share or click done when you're done editing your video. Okay, so the first thing that we have to learn about Veed.io is actually editing videos. Once you're on the video editing workspace, just click on the video navigation menu right here and you'll be given two options. You could either upload a video that you've already recorded, or you could choose to record a video directly on the platform. Now for this example, assume that we don't have a video ready, so we're just going to record directly from the Veed.io platform. So just click on record here and it'll ask you what exactly you'd like to record. You can choose a camera, audio, screen and camera, slides and camera, or just some slides. For this one, we're just gonna choose our camera. All right, so now we can see our camera directly on the platform. Now there are several options here like the hide cam, mute mic, screen slides, layout, size, background, and prompter. You could actually directly have a teleprompter here that would show up in front of your screen for if ever you're reading from a text. You can have a virtual background, you can change the size, or even change the layouts of your camera if you have slides or a screen or just, this, whatever that is. So just know that you have a lot of options here. So let's go ahead and record a short clip that we're going to use to teach you how to edit your videos. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit. Videos in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transitions and editing audio to your Veed.io audio. Let's get started. And once we're done, let's just click on stop. And from here, you can further edit this by changing the layouts or manipulating the background, maybe adding like a black background or something like that. And you can even add more videos to record by the options right here. You could also delete this if you think this is not good enough, or you could directly add this to the project. Let's go ahead and do that. So now that we've recorded our video, the first thing that we got to do is some basic editing things. So I'll teach you how to split, edit, or trim your clips so that you know how to do them. So over here, if we play this part, so in this video, we're going to be teaching you, as you can see, we made a mistake here. So ideally, I'd want to trim this part out of the entire video. So there are a couple of ways to do that. You can just move this slider right here to kind of trim it out up until this part, like so. Or if you put that back, you can actually put your playhead right over here and click on split, or just the keyboard shortcut S. So once you do that, you can actually remove this by deleting it, backspace, and you'll see you'll be left with an empty space here. This is assuming that it doesn't want to move the entire video timeline, so it's left here, but if you want to remove that, you can just click on delete again and it'll remove that entirely. So that's how you split and trim videos with Veed.io. And you could also move this video around if you so choose. As you can see, there's the timeline seconds up here. You can move this around if you want to add other clips to this timeline. And you want to put something first, put something next, you can actually do that. So for example, if we want to split this video right here, and then I can actually move this to be on top of the previous video. But do know that while both audios will be played at the same time, the video on top is always the one shown. It's kind of a layered thing. So if you play this, it'll go like this. Elements, I will teach the elements, I will teach you. So as you can see, it kind of just jumped over to the video that's on top, but both audios are still playing at the same time. So let's just put this back together. And that's exactly how you trim, split, or move clips around with Veed.io. The next thing that we're going to do is adding some other elements like text or subtitles. And to do that, we can go ahead and click on this text menu right here. And as you can see, there's already some pre-built templates for simple text or even title text or lower thirds or other kind of text elements that you want to add. So for example, I just want to add this little title text to our video. So I'll just click on that. And as you can see, it's already added to our video right here. If I want to move it to kind of the start of the video and shrink it just a little bit because that's a little too long, you can see that the text is already added. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you with pre-built animations to the video. Now we can also manipulate this by moving this around right here. We can make it bigger, we can make it smaller, and if you want to edit the actual text, just click on out of the group selection and click on one of them, and we can actually change this here. Once we've changed the text, there's also a couple different things that you can change. The font, the size, the color, some other style options, and even the animations right over here. Alright, so now that we've changed the text, as you can see, it'll automatically reflect on your previous right here. So let's play that and see how it goes. So in this video, we're going to be teaching There we go. So as you can see, the text has already automatically updated, and you're not limited to one. You can add more, you can add lower thirds, you can even add one on top of the other, as you can see here, or some of the already pre-made templates that are available with Veed.io. So aside from text, you could also add other elements like emojis or stickers or what have you. So let's just go ahead and add some on our video here so that we can see how it works. Let's find a good spot to put them in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects. Alright, so right here, maybe I want to add like a little animated sticker. Once you click on it, it'll automatically import it into the video. Let's just wait for that. There you go. So now that that's added there, we can also manipulate this, rotate it a little bit, maybe make it that small, and then move this around just a little bit, maybe trim it down, and let's see how it looks like. How to add effects, elements, and other things. Alright, so that looks good to me, but I also want to add other elements still. Maybe some emojis. Let me trim that down. Preemptively move that over here. And while that's loading, let's have some more. Alright, so I want to add this confetti cannon. And I want it real big. There. Okay, so I want to move it a little bit earlier. And I want to edit that. So let's see how this goes. Teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transition. There you go. So as you can see, the elements and effects are already added to the video. This is exactly how it looks like. Elements and other things like. So that looks good to me. So the other thing that I mentioned is actually adding some transition effects. You could also do that with Veed.io. So just click on the element that you want to add some transition effects, and then let's select this one. Once you've clicked on that, it'll show you the video settings and properties. From here, just click on animations, and you'll have a lot of animations here for this specific video. So it has real-time preview that you can select. So for this one, I think we're just going to do a regular fade in. So in this video, there you go. And I also want to add some transition effects to this element, maybe animation out for that element as well. And same with this one. All right, now let's see how all of this looks. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit videos in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transitions. So let's add a transition here right at the part that I said transition, just to help finalize this entire intro video that we're making. All right, so click on animations, maybe something that's really noticeable like a spin, and let's see how it looks. Elements and other things like transitions and editing. There you go. So as you can see, it actually showed the transition, but I feel like the transition out from the previous clip didn't do it much justice. Let's see if we can fix that. So just click on the previous clip, click on animations, out, and maybe not fade it out, but pop it out would be a great transition. Let's see how that goes. Like transitions and there you go. So that is a very noticeable. It doesn't look that polished right now, but it is intended to be kind of very noticeable for the video. So those are how to trim clips, how to add elements, how to add text, how to add stickers, and even transitions to your video. Now, let's mention a couple other things that we did not mention that are on the navigation menu. So the first thing is the brand kit. So since vid.io is actually a quick and easy way to edit and create videos, especially if you have a team, or assuming that especially you have a team, you might want to keep a brand kit regarding your editing workflow. So this is where you can save kind of your colors, your assets, your logos, everything that you want to upload so that it's easily accessible if you have created another video, or if you have a team of editors that you create video with, you can save that on the brand kit. Also, one thing that we didn't mention is the audio. You could actually add just another voiceover or upload another audio on top of this video. You could also generate some AI voices like text-to-speech or cloning, and you could also add some stock music. Maybe I want to add this lo-fi background vlog hip-hop music. Let me see if I can click on that. All right, it's uploading. So there you go. It's already added here at the very bottom because again, it's an audio. Let's see if we can hear that. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit videos. There you go. So it's kind of the generic lo-fi vlog hip hop background, but it does work well with the videos. I think I'm keeping that, although it is a little long, so I might want to trim that here as well. Right, and let's remove that and make sure everything's there. And I also want to fade this in and out, so let's select that and enable the fade in and out. Maybe keep it like 1 second fade in and about 5 seconds fade out. So that should work. Let's see how it goes. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit videos in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transitions and editing audio to your Veed.io audio. Let's get started. All right, so one other thing is that I said let's get started, but it still has a lot at the end here, so maybe we can end it right over here. So let me just select on that and let me split this, split that, and nothing else is on top, so let's just remove this and remove that. Oh, one other thing that we didn't add is the images. Now, this is just generic images that you might want to add to your video. You have GIFs right here and some background images that maybe you want to add. Let's see if we can use this as a background image, because honestly the transition didn't look that great. Let's put this under. There we go. Let's put this under the transition that we made earlier, just so that it doesn't look entirely out of place. Let's move our playhead over here and let's go to our background. Make it full page. There we go. So let's see how it looks. And other things like transitions and editing audio. All right, so that works for me. As you can see, there was a background there. And yeah, I think that is everything. So images, you can even add more. You can even add GIFs and other backgrounds, and also subtitles. Vid.io actually offers transcription service. It's an automatic transcription service that you can use to transcribe your entire video, and you can edit it using the script that was made from transcription, but at the same time you can also add subtitles directly on your video. Now, you have to upgrade your plan in order to use transcription minutes, but you could also do auto subtitles by just clicking on that button right there, and it'll generate the subtitles for you. All right, so now that it's done generating, you have a couple different options here about the subtitles. Maybe let's use this one, because I think I like its style, you know? Let's go back and see how it looks. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit videos in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transitions and... Alright, so that actually looks good to me. You can edit individual transcription elements from over here, or you could also change their style from clicking on this option right here. So once you've selected the style, we've selected this, you can further edit that by actually clicking on that and moving things around. So you could also move things around by bringing it down a little bit here or bringing it up, making it smaller, bigger. It's completely up to you. It'll apply to all of the subtitles on your video. So once we are done with editing and we want to export, just click on done over here, and you have the option to select the quality. So draft, standard, HD, and 4K. Obviously, HD and 4K takes longer and are the highest quality, but for this one, we're just gonna stay with the standard one, and you can fine-tune the video quality, frame rate, resolution, etc. by clicking on this option right here. And if you actually sign up with Veed.io with a paid plan, you can opt to remove the watermark as well. So now that we're done, let's just click on export video and see what we have. All right, so I think our video is exporting. Let's just wait for that to render. So now that we're done rendering the video, let's watch our final output. Let's watch our final clip, edited only on Veed.io. So in this video, we're going to be teaching you how to edit videos in Veed.io. I will teach you how to add effects, elements, and other things like transitions and editing audio to your Veed.io audio. Let's get started. All right, so that looks good to me. From here, you actually have the option to now save this as a template, change the settings, or even download the video directly so that you could upload it to YouTube or any other platform that you want to have. And that's it. That is our extra simple, extra beginner-friendly Veed.io tutorial for editing your videos. Again, if you want to get started, check out the link in the description below to sign up and start creating your wonderful videos the right way. See you on the next one.